Hello, Coach. Welcome to the Underdog Hoops podcast. You're going to see a great interview here. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you haven't, go check out Underdog Hoops University, where you can get a 14-day free trial. Helps you kind of get your coaching repertoire in check. And it is a 14-day free trial. I hope you guys go check it out.
Welcome to Underdog Hoops, presented by great coaches in our basketball community. From the Underdog Hoops studio in Rancho Cucamonga, California, here is your host, Sam Farrar.
All right, Coach. So the first question that I have for you is, can you share your journey from becoming a youth sports to leading a varsity girls basketball program?
I started off at a rec league up here in Jacksonville, Alabama.
Okay.
My first team was I had two teams. I did the boys and the girls at the same time, and they were both 12U teams. Getting ready to transition to go to the 7th grade. The reason I did the girls team because I got a daughter. She not graduated now, but she was one of the girls that was in this group that was going to the 7th grade. She wanted to try out basketball. I went into it to help her out, to get her confidence up and everything. And like I said, it was a great experience. I just try to teach the kids in the rec league just the fundamentals of the basics of what I know about basketball. You get into the rec league, man, and people want to just focus on scoring. So if you got the best player, that's who's getting the ball all the time. And I try to get out of that, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna go play with other people, or other players that just as skilled and good as you. Okay, so what can you bring to the table more than just scoring? So if I can instill that in you in the 6th grade, while you get ready to transition into your junior highs and your high school careers, knowing to look up on a fast break, not taking the ball all the way down there. Because if you get the ball up quick and you continue to run the lane, you'll get it back. Playing good man-to-man defense, knowing when to help, not overcommitting, rebounding and looking up, seeing where your guard's at, and things like that. I did that with the boys and girls and everything. I didn't win a championship or anything like that during the rec time. But some of the girls now are leaders on their high school teams. They are seniors now at the high school level, and they one of the leaders of their high school team. So I can always look back and say I had a small part in them being the players that they are today. Me going to varsity basketball, it was something my cousin did. He gave me my real first opportunity to coach at the varsity level, because I was assistant coaches everywhere else at Anderson High School, Anderson Middle School, Susan Moore High School. So I started off my graduated high school in 07. My 9th grade coach that coached me in my high school career, he ended up taking a Lincoln head coaching job, varsity job back at Lincoln High School. As soon as I graduated, he brought me on to help out. But I really wasn't into coaching then because, like I said, I had a daughter, and then you leave high school, so you're trying to find yourself. You're trying to see if you need to go ahead and get this job going and start working and everything. And that's what I really got into, but I still helped out. And like I said, I always been assistant coaches on the varsity level. I worked regular jobs before I got into teaching. I get up every morning at 4 a.m. and go do my regular job, and I come to practice. I come to every practice. I don't miss a practice, and I didn't miss a game. I was just real committed to the process because, like I said, I really love basketball, and I really love influencing kids. And I just think basketball, being a head coach, man, can take me where I really want to go, and that's to be a college coach one day. But right now, I'm a varsity girls coach at Talladega High. We sitting at 8-8 right now, 2-2 in the area. We just had a game last night, an area game against Anderson High School. We lost by 13 points. And this evening, later on this evening, we got another game. We'll go to Winterboro, play a rivalry game tonight. So that's what I'm getting ready for now.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I got a game tonight too. So
Yes, sir.
we're both in that situation where we got games. So what are some of your biggest challenges that you've faced when transitioning between these roles?
But the biggest, well, I'm gonna say my challenge. I didn't have a challenge because the coaches I was under, they allowed me to coach. They always ask for advice. If you see something, let me know. Or hey, you can go tell them. They allowed me to run practice. They allowed me to install offense and defenses. So I really got prepared for this role really early.
All right. So how has your experience in youth sports prepared you for that demand of running a varsity program? As like, there's just a lot of more things that are intricately involved in running a varsity program than just running one youth program. So I just wanted to hear your thoughts on that.
Well, it's all about your mindset. I'm gonna say that for and foremost. Like, every coach is different in the way they run their program, but I go hand in hand with everything that I do. I'm always a person that's always on time. Um, I expect you to be on time. I ain't talking about if practice start at 9 o'clock. I'll be walking in the gym at 8:59. On time mean you there at 8:40, 8:35, so you can stretch because that's what time practice start at 9. So I did the same things with the reg league, and the kids really, some kids really gravitate to that structure. I know with the young ladies, that they really need that because. With them, they you got some talented girls, but ain't nobody finna just jump out the gym and like they really need you to be like on point with everything that you do, and that's one of the benefits of doing reg league because they needed that too. They needed that structure. They need a coach that believes in them, but not just throwing you out here just to run around. And that's how you build on your program. Your program is built the same way. You're looking for young ladies that gonna come into it with the same mindset of I'm looking for somebody to coach me hard. I'm looking for somebody to push me, and things to that nature. And like I said, you just got to be big when it comes to young ladies. You got to be big with that structure because they really need it. Yeah.
Yep. So what advice would you give to a coach inspiring to climb the ranks of becoming a varsity basketball coach and then even further on?
First thing is, you know what I'm saying? First you gotta believe in yourself and knowing is this what you really want. Two, don't be afraid to accept other people's advice or critiques that they have for you, because they can come to the game and they can watch you coach and everything. And because I got people that do that now. They'll come and they'll talk to me. What about doing this? What about doing that? And I'm always open to help. You know what I'm saying? Advice, because I'm still growing into this. I don't think I know it all, but I think I know enough. But it never hurts you to know what somebody else see, because you don't have to take it on what they telling you, but you can always keep that in your mind. But it was this person said, let me try this way. So just being open-minded to people that's around you or that's in your circle or that's coming to watch you coach or whatever. If they got something to say, just listen to them. And you just being open-minded to the help.
Yeah, as a young coach, I was like closed-minded. And then, last few years I've been like, okay, what do I have to do to change this? What do I have to do to do because the game's changing.
It is.
And you're working in different days, then these kids don't respond to certain things.
Right.
And so we're in a new generation where we're trying to figure it all out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then the next questions are going to be building a program and creating a culture. So what was your vision of your program when you first started out as a varsity girls basketball coach?
Well, my vision starting out as a varsity girls coach. Well, I'm gonna say this first. me being a varsity girls coach wasn't never the plan to begin with. Things happen because I'm going into my second year at the school I'm at now. This is my alma mater, Talladega High School, where I played at. So I'm just back home. But the plan for me at the time was for me to come in and be the B team coach and be the assistant to the boys varsity coach, and then take over the varsity program in about 3 years with the head coach that's currently here now retire out because he only got really 1 more year left now. That was the plan. Everything changed when the girls coach left. She took another job at one of the team. We finna go play this evening. So she took that job, and it was late July. We getting ready to go back to school late July. So they were like, hey, we ain't got enough time to go call another coach or bring another coach in. So how do you feel about taking over the girls? I was like, well, I'm not really sure about it. But if that's something that we have to do, I do it. So that's how I end up getting where I'm at now with the girl team. So me building the team really wasn't there because I'm coming in as a B team coach, so I wasn't even focused on the varsity coaching. So I'm still trying to figure out what type of team I want, what type of program I want to be, because like you said, the game is ever evolving and is ever changing. What I'm dealing with now with my girls they work a lot. Most of them got jobs. Most of my girls on my teams are seniors. So, they getting ready for prom and they thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? So their mind isn't really into basketball that needs to be there. But I got a girl on the team that can go play college ball. But that's what I really want my program to be based off of, is helping these young ladies have options to go play at the next level, whatever that may be. I want to help build them up character-wise. I want them to learn the game of basketball. I want them to know that they can always come to me. Just building trust is the main thing for me. And building the culture at the school and building the program. It's that trust. They got to trust you to play for you. And if I can get them to trust me, I think, everything will be good.
Trust is a huge thing.
Yes, sir.
So it's important for when you're building those relationships with those kids, you're understanding where they're coming from, how they're like some people have difficulty in school, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Work on that with them. So I work at a school too. I work at the same school that I coach at. And it is really beneficial because I see them every day.
Right.
And then they see me every day. And then I can kind of talk to them on a daily basis and just see how they're doing.
Right.
And I think that's really important. Even though I'm only a lower level coach right now, it is a very important thing still. The school that I'm at right now, they see me as a huge asset. So I can kind of see myself growing into a possible varsity job there.
Okay.
I just gotta, wait until things occur. But it's probably within 3 years that I would get that opportunity.
Okay.
But it's whether I stay or whether I go,
Yeah.
I'm more in tune to what these kids need right now. I'm in the present, and building my team so that they can go and play varsity ball, and coaching boys is different than coaching girls.
Yeah.
A little bit. It's, you can boys think they know it all.
Right.
Girls you can teach them
Right.
stuff. And I'm like, so like at practice yesterday, I do a grading system at the end of practice. It's not like necessarily a grading system that the varsity does on our program, but it's like ranking our practice 1 out of 10. So what's our practice? how was our practice? And the majority of them said it was terrible.
Yeah.
So, and I just tell them, guys, look, this is the things that I tell you every day that then this is why you think it's terrible. Because when you're talking on the baseline and I'm trying to instruct you, okay, we're going to be on the line. Because I'm not putting up with that. You got to listen to my assistant coach and me, and you need to understand what I'm telling you. And if you don't understand, then I can't play you.
Right.
So it's just very different when you transition to being like a higher level coach, because the kids probably want to be there. When you're a lower level coach, they're just there to get their PE credits.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But you actually have the people that want to be there and want to learn. And that's so important to me, to try to build that in them, so hopefully they can play. But not everyone's going to transition into being a varsity player. It's just not going to happen. And I know that, but I try to do my best about getting all these kids prepared. All right. So the next one would be, how would you approach building a positive and sustainable team culture?
Well, I think I do a pretty good job now. I try to do a lot with the girls. Like we'll go out to the bowling alley. We'll go out to eat. We got like a group chat. We all got together. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll text and call me because they know I love them. It was things going on with my daughter when she was in the hospital, and my wife had to stay at the hospital with our oldest daughter. And but we still had practice, and we still had those things, and they saw me there. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna open up to them, and I'm gonna let them know what I got going on when that time is needed. They know I don't really push too hard on things because they would never see it on my face, and I tell them that all the time. I'm like, I'm one of the coaches that when I come to work, I come to work. What I got going on at home, I leave it at home. And that's what I ask them to do, because, you know, as you get older, don't nobody care about your problems. You know what I'm saying? And that's just things that I just try to teach them, life lessons when we have communication, because they text me, they call me all the time and everything. You know, some of my girls don't even have fathers in their life. So, you know, they see me as a coach, but they also see me as a father and somebody they can talk to, because I'm just that type of person. But they also knew when I was dealing with my daughter, you know, we praying for you, coach, we praying for your daughter, keep us updated and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them, the only thing I want from y'all is to come out here and just play hard. And like I said, that just go back to that trust. Like we don't build that trust. And I think anytime you got that, it ain't hard to have that culture, because if they see you here working, you know, and I'm telling them, I'm up at 3 and 4 a.m. in the morning looking at film, trying to see how y'all getting better, you know, helping y'all get better. And I'm also, you know what I'm saying, sending out emails and stuff to these college coaches. So regardless how mad I get at you and vice versa, I'm still gonna help you. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like we're grown. We supposed to be able to accept what you give us when it comes to attitude-wise. Because we're supposed to be the mature adults at the end of the day, not the mature coach, the mature adults. Because if both of us in our feelings, what gonna get done? You know what I'm saying? So it's always my job to make sure that I'm providing the team and the player with the best of the best, and whatever I can bring to them, and that's helping them get in school. That's helping them when they need me. That's going to open the gym. They know if practice start at 9, I tell them I'll be there at 7 o'clock. I had a gym open. Waiting on y'all. If y'all want to come and work on some things before practice, I open it up on Sundays. Like if you talk to them, they'll tell you, like, I'm a type of coach that's there for them. You know what I'm saying? And I think that will help build culture when you're able to Because I got a great wife. I got a great support system, so I'm able to do that. I'm able to move around and go do the things that I'm able to do, and they see it. You know what I'm saying? Even though we not doing good right now, I think we're gonna get it turned around because the playoffs start pretty soon. But they see it, and I see it in them, and I just want a lot for them. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they don't see it. They don't see it. You know what I'm saying? What we see, as coaches. And sometimes, they get aggravated. It gets you. But I'm always going to keep that faith that they're eventually going to get it turned around. But just building that culture is just that right there. Just being there for them. As long as you're there for them, that's they're going to trust you and they're going to love on you. I know the girls are anyway.
Yep. Yeah, I can totally relate to having, telling your kids like that. Look, like I have a life too,
Right.
outside of basketball, and things happen. My grandpa passed away this year, so that was a whole hard thing. But I still was at practice.
Right.
I took a day off of work, but I was still at practice.
Right.
So I think I missed one practice because I was at the funeral or something.
Right.
And okay, that's understandable. And then I have practice Christmas Eve. All my kids showed up, so that was like I already told them. I was like, just so you know, we have practice Christmas Eve, and this is how it is. And they all showed up, and then I had to go to the hospital after for my mom. So that was a thing. And so just, hey, like I got stuff going on, but I still come. I'm still putting in that work. I'm still trying to get you guys better. So that means that you guys need to be putting in the work and trying to get better as well.
That's right.
So that's where I see that being beneficial to actually, okay, bring a little bit of your life into the basketball. Just tell them like, hey, stuff happens. I know stuff happens.
Right.
Just, you got to keep me informed, keep me in the loop if stuff happens like that, because otherwise I will not know and I'll get mad at you for not showing up to practice. So that kind of leads into the next one. What role do parents and the community play in your program, and how you involve them?
Well, the school I'm at is we majority black. It's just a black community, and I think but at Talladega we don't really push sports like we used to when I played there, because it was a whole lot of involvement then. You had older players before us that played. They always used to come back and watch the games. They'll come and insert themselves at practices to come and talk to us and everything. We don't have that now. The community we is real rugged. I stay in Jacksonville, Alabama. I don't even stay back home in Talladega. But we're trying to build up in the community. We're trying to get people to understand our school, because we done dropped down to a 4A now. We used to be 5 and 6A. A lot of kids transferring out. The parents don't like the community. They don't like the school system. So, right now we got a bad rep, a lot of violence and everything like that. And then the school system not being what I guess the parents want it to be. So they building that up more than it is with sports right now, because we're trying to put Talladega back and trying to get people to come back to the schools, because we losing so many kids. So as of right now, no, basketball wise or community wise, when it comes to sports, it's not there. We lacking big time. Yeah.
Okay. So what's one tradition or value that you could bring or that you have brought to your program that's very important to you?
Well, my value that I bring, that I have brought to Talladega, me being a former player, me having my name on the 1,000-point club, even though I wasn't a scorer. Kids, they walk through the hallways and they'll see my name. I'm the PE teacher at Talladega High, so they'll see your name and you coaching. You to be real with you, really giving back to your community in that way, because the school pay ain't, you know what I'm saying. So it ain't like we doing it for the money. So we giving our time and kids being able to see and understand. Hey, I grew up in the same neighborhood that y'all grew up in, but I didn't allow it to bother me or affect me in my life. I took advantage of it. And the value that I bring, like I said in the tradition, is I always give the girls the opportunity to talk. What do you like about Talladega? What do you like about the basketball program? What is your goals and what is your dreams after you're done with high school? You know what I'm saying? So that's just get the other girls that you really don't even talk to outside of basketball that's on your team, because everybody's not friends. So that'll give them a good understanding of, okay, this is what you want to do, this is what you want to be. And just giving them a moment and the opportunity to talk. Because you can always come and practice just to practice, and you ain't really getting nothing out of it if they not getting nothing out of it, because it's really for them. So if we can talk before practice, what are you thankful for, like going into the new year? You know what I'm saying? I let them know that I'm thankful for them, and I appreciate y'all showing up. I appreciate y'all working hard. And I really enjoy coaching y'all. I think this a great opportunity for me to coach y'all. And I thank y'all for allowing me to coach y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to think that I don't appreciate y'all just because I'm hard on y'all. I appreciate y'all. And that just give them an opportunity to give them an understanding of what, I'm trying to bring to them. Like, we can talk. We ain't just gotta just come in here and just run you to death. You know what I'm saying? You tell me what you like, what you don't like, what we can be better at, or what you think we already good at, and we build from there.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the next one is next few questions are going to be overcoming adversity. So what personal or professional adversities have shaped you as a coach and a person?
Well, my adversity is just personal. You know what I'm saying? Being in the situation that I am, I never thought I'd be a basketball coach for one. I never thought I'd be a PE teacher for one, like education, period. And I tell them that all the time. I wasn't the smartest kid in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming through the school and everything, man, school was one of my biggest weaknesses.
Yep.
But, I got through it. And now having a family and my kids being able to see me go to college. I'm 36 years old, and I'm back at Jack State. I got my bachelor at GCU. I just graduated a year ago from GCU. Now I'm back at Jack State, going back to get my master's right now, me and my wife. So just being a vessel for our kids, and I'm talking about my kids at my house, being able to see their father and their mother continue to go after their dreams and goals that you never thought was possible. And that's just, with me, that's just the adversity. Not being able to time away from your family is real big. Because my oldest son, he's 13, he's in 7th grade up here at Jacksonville High. He played football and basketball for the school. So me missing his games and everything, it really hard. You know what I'm saying? Because you're really not putting them first anymore like you should. And that's the hardest part about coaching. And then the kids that you coach, they don't understand it. Like, going back to what you said about we got our own life outside of basketball, but they don't understand that we miss a lot of our kids' stuff. That's important to us because we're here with y'all. And that's all we want from y'all is just the effort. And that's the biggest adversity when you're in ball games and they don't come out here and work hard for you and they just let games go and they don't care. They show you the attitude that they don't care sometimes. And I'm just talking about the girls because, they emotional creatures. So them just showing me that they don't care. It hurt me because I give up a lot here at my house to show y'all that I'm here for y'all. And that's the biggest thing, man. Missing time with your family. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the hugest. That's like one of the biggest things is we're spending hours
Yes, sir.
after our regular job
Yes, sir.
to do this job. And we ask for nothing but attitude and effort.
That's it.
And that's like sometimes you guys don't give us your full effort and attitude, and you'll give us attitude when we just ask you the simplest thing. And I'm like, guys, this is like basketball's a game, but you guys should be trying your best and doing your best in
Yes, sir.
practice, and you'll get better if you do that.
Yes, sir.
You don't get better if you just sit around and it's just you got to do extra stuff. You got to do it's all these different things that they don't quite understand yet. And I'm like, you need to understand this because this will help you in the long run. And so that just having them see like your personal adversities, that really helps, I think, kind of bring that vulnerability up to your players and just say, hey, I'm a person too.
Right.
I'm not just a basketball coach.
That's right.
So can you share a moment when you felt defeated as a coach and how you overcame it?
Yeah, I could give you about two of them. I know it happened. One happened.
Hello, Coach. Thank you for watching the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, go check out Underdog Hoops University. Get a 14-day free trial. It's $14.99 after that. As of right now, it may be higher as you're watching it later. But go check it out. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.